Hello, ladies and gentlemen in the world. Welcome to Korea. Today, I'd like to introduce Seoul Hangul Road. I'm travel writer, so especially theme travel. So from the 2010, I'm starting to write my own book as a volunteer tourism and etc. And also, I participate in some broadcasts, and one of the show is I like to recommend, which is 아리랑 TV 한글 여행. If you have an interest about 한글 여행 more after this Lanson tour, I like to show this link in YouTube. You can watch the whole video as a free. Okay, this is the map today. I like to travel with you guys. Check the number 1. It's the west side of the Gyeongbokgung Palace. Second, from the Gyeongbokgung Palace, go to the southern area, which is there is a Gyeonghigung Palace. Number 3 and number 4, we like to go Gwanghwamun Square again. So it takes about 2 hours by walk, but in this Lanson tour, within 1 hour, you can take a whole travel. Hangul is a Korean traditional character. I like to say easily, which is a Korean alphabet. So you can find a lot of artistic sculptures, monuments, and hide and seek games in this area. So we can find these kind of hide and seek together. Okay, I like to show movie clip. From the Gyeongbokgung Palace Station, number 3 or 4 gate, we start. In this area, you can find a lot of Hangul signage. It's only in this area near the Insadong included. For example, 세종마을 Cultural and Food Street is a name come from King Sejong the Great. Mishan cosmetic brand. Gochang is a restaurant with a beer. 우리은행 is one of the major banks in Korea. This road is a Hangul road, Hangul길. From the Gyeongbokgung station to the Jahamun tunnel. In this road, named the Hangul Road, means road of Hangul, Hangul Road. Gachi is a Korean traditional bird. Magpie is a symbol of Jongno in this area. You can see a lot of symbols about Jongno in this area. This is a graffiti near the chocolate restaurant. It's one of the interesting things. Okay, this is the first place, the King Sejong birthplace. If you go further, there is a movie Parasites filming location area. I like to show the area. This is the Starbucks coffee written in Hangul. Only several places Starbucks have this kind of signature. This is 31. Do you know what the brand is? It's Best in Lab. This kind of global brand also Hangul signature in this area. The movie, Korean movie Parasite, also you guys know. You can watch this movie in the Netflix very easily. This is the Jahamun Tunnel. The movie was taken in this place. This is the photo zone. So you can take a photo like this pose. It's the same as the poster. Okay. Then go to reclaim again. There is an introduction about Sejong village. Sejong is the name of one of the great king in Korea who makes the Hangul. That's why this village is named Sejong. The next side you can see also Hangul signature. 호석촌 삼계탕 is also one of the famous restaurants near here. Starbucks written in Hangul in the next side. Okay, let's cross the road. 경복궁 station 7 gates. Okay, this is the introduction about Hangul 가운길, the middle road of Hangul. Behind the 광화문 Square, you can see the Hangul 가운길 and the side roads. Okay, let's start. A lot of Korean poets written in monuments like this. Poetry 박웅진, 꿈 한가락, piece of dream, written in Korea. So if you come near here, you can check the old poetry in the stone. Here is also one of the famous poetry in Korea, Jo Byung-hwa. The poet name is 솔개, kite, flying bird. Okay, let's go further. 강흥고, it's a royal storage for palace. Okay, let's cross the street. 광화문 시대 means a generation of 광화문. So you can find a lot of building name near here related to the palace. Oh, this is the 유치환 poetry. The name is Plague. Okay, let's cross the road. One of the art monuments near here. The singer 이문세 wrote the song which name is 광화문 연가. It's a sonata of 광화문, love song of 광화문. You can find the lyrics in the Ramp Street. And there is one more hide and seek. It looks like a green flower written in Hangul. It shows two letters for you. First one is sum. Sum is breath in Korean. Another letter is shim. Shim means rest. This is also one of the hide and seek game. 윤동주 poetries. The name is Forewords or Prologue. 용비 어천가 is the name of the book, which is written in Korean after 훈민정음. So it's a two meaning. One meaning is the name of the house. One meaning is the name of the book. So you can see the name of the house in this office building. Let's go inside. There is one of the famous Hangul scholar, which name is Ju Shikyung. This is the birthplace of Ju Shikyung, and this is the monument for it. 마르지 않는 샘. The fountain flow forever. Take a look. The sky is surrounded by the building. Okay, let's go next. This is the Hangul monument. 사랑 만들기. The meaning is for love, make love, something like that meaning. 사랑 is the love, 만들기 means make, making. So it's a very good art monument. Shows Hangul near here. Okay, let's go next. Okay, this is the small hide and seek game near here. You can see 지읒, 시읒, 기역. It means also 주시경, the Hangul scholar. His name is hidden. Okay, this is also very interesting hide and seek game. The hand. Okay, I will show you. If you have a headlight, you can see the real meaning, like this. You are the one who loves Hangul. 한글을 사랑하는 사람, 바로 당신 찾았다. So if you take a shot, please come here in the night time. This is a good photo zone to take a shot here and cross the street. I like this sentence. Man makes book and book makes man. 교보문고. 교보 bookstore is the biggest bookstore in Korea. Near here you can find two things. This is the life of trees of life. You can find 삼, which means life, the four sides in this tree. So life surrounded in this tree. Second one is 소리꽃, 한글 소리꽃, 한글 flower of sound. You can read this flower in Hangul. Okay, go further. There was a site of military academy in Korea. And the right side, you can watch the Hangul Academy Society and Oman Embassy. This is very unique building because in Korea, Middle East style building is not common here, but you can take a look about Oman and Middle East architecture style and symbols, and look at the window, the decoration, very unique here. And left side, there is a Hangul Academy Society, Hangul 회관. This is a stories about Hangul. In this world side, there are 10 stories in here. 우리말 큰 사전, 딕셔너리, 주시경, 스칼라, 한글 가온길 with stories. Okay, let's go down there. And there is one more, very hard to find hide and seek game here. Turn up and take a look on the sky. And you can find this hide and seek game upside of the building. 나는 한글이다 means I am 한글. And this is the animation company. If you have if you know lava, it could be very fun. A lot of animation was made in this company. Robots, big hand, and lava. This cafe is for animation, Cafe Wingo. It also lava. Trees, benches, flowers. You can take a left here. This is a lava with a hand. It also good photo zoom near here. Okay. Let's go. Lava with a mask. The hat also Korean Joseon Dynasty style. And this is Seoul History Museum. I will show you one big Seoul map. This is the Gyeongcheonggyo Gyeongcheon Bridge. If you cross this bridge, you can wash your bad things, bad souls, something like that. So you can go with a more fresh mind. The big one is a hammering man. It's moving. The hand with the hammer go up and down. It is very interesting architecture. 홍함은 is a previous state of Gyeonggi-gung. Our future heritage is a certification by the Seoul Metro City. The bookstore was certified. It's one of the missionary sites. And this is one of the gateway of Seoul 한글길. 훈민정음 is the first book written in Hangul. It shows 28 letters like this. But 4 letter is not used right now. So you can check the black one and white one. The black one is not used the letter. And this also 10 stories about Hangul. Okay, let's go Hangul Society building again. In front of the building, there is a map one more, and there is a Hangul bricks written in Hangul, 자음 and 모음. 얼말글, soul, language, and letter. Okay, in front of the Hangul Society building, there is a 주시경 bust. You can check how he looks like and his brief history. And let's go inside. 훈민정음 해례본. Why King Sejong make Hangul and how can you use it? Inside, you can check one more 주시경's texts about Hangul, 한나라 말. How Hangul is meaningful and useful. Hangul Society is on the 5th floor, but it's not for public space, so check it out. Okay, let's go further. In this way, you can find 한글이 자라나는 나무. It's like a tree growing 한글. You can read this architecture like a tree. Down there, this is a royal building. In front of the royal building, there is a goddess of law statue is there. This is the front of the royal building. You can take a look. Poetry 박목월 나그네. 나그네 is a traveler. In this area, you can take a lot of 한글 monuments, 한글 poetry monuments near here. The royal building, royal means royal palace near here. 경복궁, 경희궁, something like that. Okay, there is a small bench written in 한글. You can read this letter. 글꽃이 피었습니다. Blooming 한글 flower. So the artists think 한글 also like a flower. It also blooming together. 세종 Art Center. The behind of the 세종 Art Center, there is a small garden. In this garden, you can find one more hide and seek. 음양, 오행, 한글. There are 4 sides, north, east, south, and west. Each direction, artists set up each 한글. And go further. This is the ladies who read poetry. You can read together. Okay, this is the next. Smile of Seoul. This is a 한글 희응. It sounds like you're laughing. So a lot of 희응 means a lot of laughing. It's very one of the interesting proposition. Take a shot. Okay. It also 형평사터. 형평사 was here until 1823. Almost done. This is also one of the starting points of 한글 가운길. We are here. And 광화문 Square remains. Okay. In this time, the 광화문 Square is under construction, so we cannot check detail, but you can see General Lee Sun-sin statue in southern part of 광화문 Square. And this is a 교보 building. There is one sentence is written in this building. 올 여름에 할 일은 모르는 사람의 그늘을 읽는 일. In this summer, we should read somebody's shadow. Okay, this is the center of the 세종 Art building. You can check King Sejong's drawing. There is a man who read the poetry. You can read also the poetry. And there is a hide and seek game. Left side of the man. Very small. 그대를 기다림. It means waiting for you. So it's very suitable with this man because the man is sitting on the chair and waiting somebody. That's why these two things are placed in same place. Here is the gate of the Sejong Museum and General Lee Museum. 경조타 site of the Ministry of Justice was here. Okay, Sejong Cultural Center. Modern building, but there are a lot of Korean style design is inside. This is a Sejong Park. You can find all kinds of Hangul in this small park. And each one Hangul written by the one who is a real person. So each letter, the design is totally different. 시옷, a lot of 시옷 Hangul in here. Every Hangul is written by different person. If you have your Hangul name, you can find every Hangul name here. 시옷, 지읒, 기역, 상기역. Okay. This is the birthplace of electricity in Korea. So this is the monument tower for it. And there is one more Korean Hangul poetry. 조병화 poetry, 빛과 소리의 고향, hometown of the rights and sound. And this is the song about Hangul, 서울 소나타. 서울의 창가. And 주요한 시비. 빗소리 is a sound of the raining sound. Okay, almost done. This is the one of the important tower in Korean Hangul history, which name is Korean Language Society Memorial Tower for the protection of Korean words. So Hangul is not only a language and character, but also it's a tool of independence movement in Korea against Japan colony. So Hangul scholar could be also independence warrior. 한말글 소투쟁이. This is the brief history about independence movement. 한말글 수호 기념탑. This is a tower for it. Okay, let's go further. The right side is the USA Embassy in Korea, and left side is a Korean Historic Museum. If you have interest, you can take a look. And the rooftop of the Korean Historic Museum, you can see this area is free museum and free observatory. Okay, this is the feeling thoughts. You can feel your thoughts in this blank. It's also one of the hide and seek game. Feelings. Okay, look at the bottom. You can find one more. It also hide and seek game. There is a number and Korean words. You can match and you can solve this question. 뭘 cube B? The answer is 자음과 모음의 조화. The harmony of the Hangul. Okay, let's go final station. This is the King Sejong, the Great Statue. 광화문 Square. Introduction about 광화문. Three inventions in King Sejong Dynasty. Universe calendar. Measurement for raining. Sun watch. This is also Hangul 훈민정음 해례본. The first book of 훈민정음. You can check very old Hangul. The left hand is also 훈민정음 with the King Sejong. Very old style of Hangul. Okay, behind of the statue, you can check 6 major achievements about King Sejong the Great. This is the USA Embassy. Each statue have one story about King Sejong's achievement. Military, music, making Hangul, the war. Okay, this is another gate of Sejong Museum and General Lee Museum. Unfortunately, because of the corona, the gate is closed right now. Hope to visit after corona. This is a free museum. Well, the movie clip is closed. I like to show more slides. Yeah, I cannot show you 주시경 마당, 주시경 Square because it is now under construction. 주시경 마당 is for place about scholar 주시경, 한글 scholar. This is a 단말모는 a lot of Korean sweet words hide it in this area. So you can find like this. 할 수 있습니다. You can do it. 반갑습니다. Nice to meet you. 참 좋습니다. Very good. 사랑합니다. Love you. 힘내세요. 화이팅. 고맙습니다. Thank you. A lot of Korean words hide it here. So it was very fun, hide and seek. Okay, this is the monument for scholar 주시경. You can check his right hand, there is a small bag. In this bag, he brings his own textbook to teach Hangul to students. So his nickname is 주 보따리, means 주 Korean traditional bag. This is also one person, Homer Herbert, PhD. He is a USA missionary and he became a scholar, writer, freshman in Korea until died. He writes a book, 삼인 필제, which is the first World Geographic book in Korea. And this is not, you can see, but a man called Jiud is also one of the Hangul hide and seek game on the top of the lamp street. But I cannot find right now. This is the below the museum gate. The left side is the story of Admiral 이순신, and right side is Sejong Central Grand Theater. So you can go to museum and theater in under the ground. Okay, this is the 2 hours of walking tour, but you can see just a very brief of the Renaissance tour with me. And if you have interest about Hangul more, I like to suggest one more place, which is a National Hangul Museum near the Yongsan National Korea Museum. So you can visit two big museum in the Yongsan. And I write a book about Hangul travel. So you can search on the Google Books and Google Seoul Hangul Road. You can check two versions, 2016 and 2017. 17 is recommended because it is more revised. 고맙습니다. Thank you very much. If you have a question, please chat on me. I'd like to check and answer. Thank you very much.